Good evening, one and all. We welcome you all to the international webinar series on holistic health, well-being, and sustainable development 2025 2026, commemorating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Good evening, one and all. We welcome you all to the international webinar series on holistic health, well-being, and sustainable development 2026, commemorating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, nation celebrating 78 years of independence and United Nations Sustainable Development Goals 2015 to 2030 and Viksit Bharat in 2047 as part of awareness and campaigns in collaboration with Sri Holistic Health Foundation India and Sri Research Institute, Center for Art, Sciences and Wellbeing. Before we start our sessions, let's take the blessings of Almighty.
गुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं गुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते शुभं गुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं गुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः
So, with the blessings of Almighty, we shall continue with today's commemorations and sessions. Today is commemorated as Cardiac Rehab Week from February 9 to 15 in US. During the second full week in February and takes place from February 9 to 15 this year, aims to draw attention the role of cardiac rehabilitation in reducing the harmful effects of heart disease. And the cardiac diseases are some leading causes of death around the world. Cardiac rehabilitation helps improve health for those at risk. The other aim of this week is to thank those working in the cardiac rehab sector and share educational information. The heart is one of the most vital organs that keep us alive. It works beat by beat, second by second, for 24 hours a day till we draw our last breath. In fact, the number one cause of death among men and women is heart disease, which claims approximately 1 million lives per year. For those suffering from heart disease, cardiac rehabilitation can be little safer and lifesaver. So, Cardiac Rehab Week was founded by the American Association of Cardiovascular and Pulmonary Rehabilitation, in short known as AAC VPR. It focuses on teaching people about healthier lifestyles and better management of heart disease. The AAC VPR aims to achieve it through avenues such as education, prevention, rehabilitation, research and management, and cardiac rehabilitation combines a varieties of ways like exercise, education, nutrition, and more to help these with heart conditions. National Cardiac Rehabilitation Week is celebrated by hospitals and medical institutions all over the world. It helps patients in hospitals to celebrate their recovery and make better life choices regarding heart health. So each year, the ACVPR celebrates the National Cardiac Rehabilitation Week on the second full week of February. Last year in 2021, the theme for the National Cardiac Rehabilitation Week was Beating Strong, Living Long. The theme aimed to honor the patients families, and healthcare professionals who are dedicated to saving the patients, thus making positive changes in all the areas of your life, including nutrition and physical activities, can make a drastic difference in your health. So understand the risk factors, take necessary measures, and see and save yourself from and your loved ones from heart diseases. Today is also commemorated as Homes for Birds Week from February 9 to 15 in US. During the second full week in February this year, it is a week aimed at promoting and enacting biodiversity by encouraging people to build set up nest boxes for birds through nest boxes have existed since ancient times. The modern nest box didn't come onto the scene until the early 19th century. It was invented by the British conservationist Charles Waterton. Nest boxes are vital in preserving the bird life, which in turn maintains a balanced ecosystem. Today is also commemorated as Love Data Week from February 9 to 13 in US, which is observed around Valentine's Day each year. The actual date of Love Data Week often changes by year and is usually determined by a governing body, but this year it takes place on February 9 from 9 to 13. However, the goal remains the same, celebrating the data and raising global awareness about the importance of data science and management. Stakeholders use this day as an opportunity to convene a community of data scientists and discuss contemporary issues affecting data management, sharing, privacy, preservation, reuse, and delivery. Today is also commemorated as National Apprenticeship Week from February 9 to 15, which is an annual celebration in the United Kingdom to celebrate the role of apprentices in the workforce and their importance. We are here to show how you can play a role, and it has almost 4,000 years since the system of apprentices was first developed in the Babylonian area around 1800 BC. National Apprenticeship Week, NAW, is a celebration of apprenticeship. It aims to encourage apprentices in excelling in their own respective fields. As they are the future of the country economic growth, it is also an opportunity for employers to show appreciation towards the apprentice working with them. Today is also commemorated as Students Volunteering Week, starting from today, February 9 to 15. Students in the United Kingdom have been involved in volunteer work since 18th century. Student Volunteering Week is a week to appreciate the students' impact on their communities and promote student volunteering. Student Volunteering Week is an initiative of the Student Volunteering Network with support from Student Hubs and the National Union of Students. NUS Student Volunteering Network is a network of higher education employees that work together to support student volunteering activities. During the Student Volunteering Week, students and student unions across the country participate in volunteering activities such as fundraising and tree planting. Today is also commemorated as Chocolate Day on February 9 as part of Valentine's Week, celebrating in it. Loved ones gift each other chocolates and hope that their relationship always remains sweet. Chocolates are some of the most well-loved delicacies. It has enjoyed unwavering popularity, and chocolates can be consumed as a drink, an edible bar, and in desserts or even as a flavoring chocolates as a favorite among children and adults alike. So Chocolate Day is celebrated in some form or the other throughout the year, but this day is a celebration of chocolates being used as gifts and between lovers. Today is also commemorated as International Epilepsy Day on February 9, which is a special awareness day that takes place on the second Monday in February to shine a light on the challenge faced by living epilepsy. It takes place on February 9 this year. Epilepsy, also known as seizure disorder, is the fourth most common neurological disorder and one of the most older uh, known medical conditions. The condition causes electrical activity in the brain to stop for a short time, which leads to recurrent seizures. Even though 65 million people in the world live with epilepsy, there is still some stigma around the disease. International Epilepsy Day exists to educate the general public about the epilepsy and to teach people how to provide better care for the people living with the disorder. Today is also commemorated as National Bagel and Lox Day on February 9th. To recognize popular Jewish American bagel combination, bagel is a type of bread that is made by boiling and baking to create a soft inside and crispy outside. The bread has a ring shape with a hole at the center that makes it easier to cook. It is famously served with lox and smear cream cheese. The bread originated in Poland during the 17th century, was introduced to America by the Jews many years later. Today, the bagel market is producing millions of dollars each year for the US. Today is also commemorated as National Clean Out Your Computer Day on February 9. Geeks and lay people unite. It's National Clean Out Your Computer Day. This February 9th gives you most used devices, some TLC. This day falls on the second Monday in February, the perfect time to get real organizing done if you have already given up on your New Year's resolution. Today is also commemorated as National Cut the Cord Day on February 9th, which happens every year, created by Sling TV, an Emmy Award winning the TV service network. National Cut the Cord Day is an annual observance in the US aimed to encouraging Americans to switch from cable to live TV streaming. The National Day was launched in 2000 on Sling's TV's fifth anniversary. The TV service company believed that the more Americans get to know the vast benefits of leaping expensive cable bills to the more affordable streaming technology, the future of streaming services look brighter. Today is also commemorated as National Develop Alternative Vices Day on February 9th in US. That takes place every year on February 9th. Tobacco use, excessive consumption of unhealthy foods, excessive consumption of alcohol or coffee, gambling, overindulging in social media, and watching television are all harmful vices. On National Develop Alternative Vices Day, people are encouraged to replace their vices with one that are less harmful to their bodies and minds. It's not a day to give up all the fun. Rather, it's a day to find new methods to experience it, take ownership and accountability, and act proactively to replace your vices or excess with those that are less harmful to your health and psyche. Today is also commemorated as National Pizza Day on February 9th in US. Imagine that before World War II, pizza was little known outside of Italy or Italian immigrant communities. The cheesy disc went from a niche cultural meal to the star of the show. Anywhere it turns up, let's see, hear it for pizza. Today is also commemorated as National Toothache Day in US, which falls on February 9th, serves as a kind reminder on the benefits of overall importance of dental hygiene. Toothache, scientifically known as odontalgia, are exactly what they sound like. The pain generated from either one or multiple teeth, a toothache, can make it difficult to eat, sleep, or sometimes even talk. So when they are not worth celebrating, we all can hear up the ways to stop them for good. Today is also commemorated as Oatmeal Monday in Scotland, popularly known as a Meal Monday. It is celebrated on the second Monday in February, and this year it will be observed on February 9th. It started as a university holiday in Scotland over 300 years ago, and the meal is celebrated for good reason, as they are fast to whip up, highly nutritious, and great source of energy. This meal is loved for its versatility with different inventive flavors. It can be served cold and light with berries and fruits for breakfast or ripping up hot with milk and almonds for dinner. And there are over 800 ways. Today is also commemorated as Pizza Pie Day on February 9th in US, one of the numerous delicious food holidays in the US. Obviously, Pizza Pie Day is a day for celebrating pizza, one of the most popular foods Americans enjoy, and 36% of Americans eat pizza as a breakfast meal. Historians claim that pizza-like dishes have been the common staple in the ancient Middle East, but it was Italians who perfected and popularized the recipe. As World War II troops grew fond of pizzas. While they served in Italy, pizzeries also sprung up in the US to meet the returning soldiers' demands for pizza. Today is also commemorated as Read in the Bathtub on February 9th in US, which is an yearly observance. Reading a book in a warm guarantee a calm feeling of relief as the literature therapeutically works its magic. You don't have to worry about what noises are out and there on any disturbances while you are in bath. So you just get to focus on what you are reading as far as long as you want. The relaxation and scented bath would grant you an unforgettable experience. So with this, we shall end today's commemorations. Thank you everyone for joining us in today's commemorations and celebrations. See you all tomorrow at the same time with the same joining link. Take care. Good night. Before leaving, we request everyone to quickly fill up the feedback form. Take care. Good night.